Welcome to Formal Fitness, everybody. I'm your host, Jim Dandy, and today it is circuit training. Let's go through the stations. I've condensed the workout to up front here because there's limited space, but we're still going to get a good exercise in. So we're going to. This one is a little different. We're going to start with abs, and we're going to end with abs. So first, I'm grabbing my mini Bosu. I'm just going to get right on there. If you need something to help get you on, help with the balance while you get on, that's fine. If you don't have one of these, if you've got a hula hoop or something that works, or you can just stand in place and do this, we're just going to do a little twist back and forth. Make sure we're moving at the waist. Really work that core. And that is, we're going to go a minute on all of our stations here. Station 2 is the weighted ropes. And it's biceps, so we're just going to flick it up and down. Make sure we're bending at the elbow. Minute on that. Station 3, deadlifts. Got my kettlebell here. Anything you have with some weight to it that you can kind of pick up. And it's just going to be a straight up and down, nice slow motion. I know we're timing ourselves, but it's not a race. You want to keep that form. So you want those legs as about as straight as you can get them. Okay, station 4. I'm gonna grab this guy again. We're gonna start on the ground this time for the first time through. And we're just gonna walk those legs in and out. Just like that. And while we're down here, we're going to move on to station 5, which is the rubber band resistance tubes, and we're just going to get that shoulder action in, nice up and down. And station 6, I said we're returning to abs, and we are returning to abs. So we worked some different parts of the oblique in the first run through. The second run through is planks. We're just going to come down. It's going to be a basic plank. We're going to hold that for about a minute. And that is it, so let's get started. Alright, I've got my music. And I've got my timer. Let's go ahead and grab our mini Bosu, or whatever you're using for this exercise. I've given myself a few second variance on this to get into position, so we can make sure we get our full minute. And I'm going to go ahead and start that timer, and we're going to go. We're just twisting back and forth. Remember, we're keeping that core tight because it's helping us maintain our balance. And we're turning at the waist. We're not turning below the hips. We're not using our upper body to turn us. That core is controlling the mini Bosu. Alright, 1 minute, guys. Grab our timer. Move on to station 2, and it is the weighted ropes. I'm going to grab these guys here. And if you don't have the weighted ropes, if you have something, these are about maybe 2 pounds, pound and a half tops. If you have anything that's lightweight like that, and you can do like a quick motion, that'll work too. Or you can just kind of jostle your hands. Anything will get you a decent workout still if you don't have the ropes. But we're going to go ahead and start here. And we're doing, first time through is biceps. So again, you're bending at the elbow because you're working that bicep muscle. If you want, you can kind of widen your stance a little bit and kind of engage the glutes and the core a little bit as you're doing this. Just put a little slight bend in it. Almost there, guys. We're over the hump. Now, this won't feel like much at first, but once you get close to the end of it, you're really going to start that fatigue in the muscles, which is what we're looking for here. All right, 1 minute. All right, third station is deadlifts. Okay, third station is deadlifts. And we're gonna just be, you don't have to come all the way down, just get as low as you can and back up. And you're lifting at the waist, so you're not using your arms to pull everything back up. So you're getting like down in here, you're gonna get those glutes working a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer here. Nice slow motion. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can kind of get a better idea here. You wanna keep those legs nice and straight, do not bend the knees. You should feel it from your glute all the way down through your calves. And you're going to feel it a little bit in the core too as you use that to pull yourself up. And those legs are together. You don't want to widen stance on this. You want to those legs together. That's also going to help you with your balance if you have trouble on your way back up. It's going to give you more stability. And 1 minute, awesome. Grab that timer. Okay. We are coming down to the ground. I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit so you can get a better idea of the exercise. Grab my timer here. So we're coming straight down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start my timer here. We're going straight out. And then we're just kicking those legs out and in. They stay nice and straight. So this is all about core. I know we're doing some arm stuff, but we're really focused on the core during a lot of these exercises. Almost there, guys. Just a few seconds. All right. Woo. Okay. Now, while we're on the ground, I'm just gonna go and stay here. Kind of make things easier. We're gonna move into some shoulder action. And it's just overhead and straight up. Make sure you straighten those arms out on your way back up. And when you come all the way down, get a full extension. Try and get those elbows as close to the body as you can. Really Press the shoulder blades together on the way down. Alright guys, halfway there. So close, just a few more seconds. Alright, nice. Okay. Last is plank. Now we're going to do a traditional plank. You can augment it if you want, stay on the knees and just hold yourself up here. Or you can come all the way down to those elbows to give yourself a little more support. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Or you can always come back to the mini Bosu to give yourself a little more support. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer here. And you want to make sure that you're off of those legs so you're actually working that core. But you can rest the knees if you want to a little bit to make it easier, but if you want a more intense core workout, you want to come completely up. Over the hump, guys, almost there. Dig deep. Make sure we're breathing, getting a lot of good oxygen into those muscle groups. Alright guys, just a few seconds left. Alright. Guys, that is it. Now, I encourage you to do a second or third rotation of those exercises to really get a good core workout. But for the sake of timing of the video, I'm going to end it here and I'm going to move on to the next set of stations. So please stay tuned for that. And as always, like and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comment section. And until next time.